Okay. Okay, so we are live. Man, that was a hassle. So what is going on, guys? This is Zach Crockwary, and yeah, this is another live stream. This is the weekly live. And today, we are going to be discussing a really important topic. And hold on, I just want to check one last thing before we get on. Right, guys, we are back with another weekly live, and today we're going to talk about what should we talk about today? Well, since I am on Plague Inc., a game where I create a disease, let's talk about. Since I'm on a game where we try to wipe out all of humanity, let's talk about what our president is currently doing and how it is affecting the world right now. Because he's doing some pretty devious things. It's very bad, and okay, let me not use Trump vocabulary while I'm making this video. So, basically, Donald Trump is taking children away from their families because they have immigrated from certain countries. And there's something that's very, very wrong with that. Who wants to be taken away from their family? So, because right now, Trump is no worse than Hitler. And if we want to become a good country, then this is what we need to do. We need to have better immigration laws. And if we are going to deport someone, then why are we deporting them? That's one way to do it. And there's one thing that Trump is there's one thing that I don't understand. It's like, why is Trump doing this? Separating people from their families. Why does and he's taking them away from their parents, and they're leaving the children on the other side of the border while they take their parents to the while they take their parents away to do something over while their parents do some dirty work in America that probably pays minimum wage. Now, why is he doing that? I don't know. He's no worse than Hitler. He is no worse than Hitler. And basically, and he's not doing any good by doing it. And whoever elected him for being a president, I don't know why. Why would someone decide to elect such a bad man? He is obviously racist. That is bad, but racism is not is not how you basically racism is not how you solve world peace. In fact, that's how you start World War III. And that's where we are heading. We are heading towards World War III. Now if you support World War III, then okay, you can support World War III all you want, but China, but we are already in a trade war with China. We are already threatening North Korea, and North Korea is defending themselves against America because what we did was we put restrictions on them because they did something bad. They're a new country to the world. But America, on the other hand, we've done tons of bad things. We've done slavery. We have had segregation. We made against different races that aren't white people. And you know what I don't understand? Why white people are more superior when there are less and less white people in the world. And I feel like there's a World War III already going on. And it may not be directly... And it may not directly be all the countries fighting with each other, but there are so many, because we've got Russia and Japan fighting, we've got China, and we've got like USA, China, Mexico, and Korea, and North Korea. And the reason why I added Mexico in here was because Donald Trump is literally doing all that he can to upset them, and Donald Trump is doing all that he can to prevent immigration because he wants this whole country to be just whites only. That's what Donald Trump wants this nation to be. And he would ask, why was he doing such a thing? I mean, I think that all races are equal. And what Donald Trump doesn't understand is why there are black people and why there are white people. You see, white people come from the north, and you see, really, up in the north, you see, that's where it gets cold, and they don't need to absorb as much sunlight as people living closer to the equator do. And Russia and Japan and Korea and places in Asia, the reason why their eyes look different than your average white person is well, I shouldn't say average. The reason why their eyes are different from everybody else's is because they come from a snowy biome, and they need to keep all the snow or dust out of their eyes. So that's why their eyes are a little bit squinty, as someone would say. And also Native American, and that's why Native Americans look so Asian, is because they actually came from Asia, from that little bridge between that tip of Russia and that part of Alaska. That's where they came from. And Oh man, that was a lot. I think I'm talking about race in this one. So, what Donald Trump is doing is he is putting down other races because of their natural backgrounds. And what is upsetting about that is that why would he be putting the reason why he is that well what's upsetting about that is because even for people who grew up in racial backgrounds, like in the deep south, I'm not putting down some stereotypes, but in places like Texas, Tennessee, I would say that some areas of Kentucky and Kansas, where they support the South, they have something, those states that I just mentioned supported racism, and I'm pretty sure that a lot of people still do, because their parents told them how to basically so much stuff. This is it's just so bad, because Donald Trump is putting down entire races of people, and he's covering it up by saying, "Oh well, I like this." And he's covering it up by being quote unquote polite, and he does that with Obama. He said that he was from Kenya when, oh shoot, Obama's from Kenya because his father is. He was born in Hawaii. I can't believe what he's doing. Why would he put down why would somebody put down an entire race of people because of their skin color? Why? Why would somebody make as many racial slurs as our current president? Why would someone separate people from their families? Now, that was something that the Nazis did, but I'm pretty sure that at least some of Trump's followers are questioning that bad man for separating people from his families. Of course. Now, Donald Trump, if you are watching this live stream, then if you say this, you can say this is fake news all you want. That doesn't change the fact that you are still a racist person. That does not change the fact that you are, and you could say that you aren't all you want. That doesn't change anything. You still are, because you put down entire races of people because of their skin color. And it's just like, who? Why? It's kind of hard to take in who someone separating children from their families. It's just so hard to imagine. And it's really hard to it's very hard to take in. This is such a hard subject to talk about, And ooh, this plague is spreading fast. As much as I wanna to just play games, it's hard to play games when you know that your president is doing bad things and you see, oh man, this is really hard. This is really hard for me to talk about. I mean, as much as I want to play games, and as much as I want to think in the shower about what my next video is, and as much as I want to think about videos that I can make, I just want to take action. And I know I don't have a lot of power right now, but if we can spread this hashtag throughout YouTube, hashtag Trump is racist and ignorant, then tell that to your friends. And hold on, let me think of something better. Hashtag impeach, as we need to. And like, who wants their daughter or their son taken away from them? I mean, really, why? Why does someone who is that bad? Trump claims he's a stable and smart man. He's not smart at all. I am a very stable man, claims Trump on Twitter. Likelihood he's not stable at all. I mean, who separates kids from their parents? They are not. He is not much. Donald Trump is not much better than Hitler at this point, because Donald Trump is putting down people because of their gender and their race, and just why would this guy? Why would they elect such a crazy person into office? Just why? Now, I understand why some people would at first, but this is just outrageous. And the fact that he's undoing everything that Obama is doing. Obama was a great man. He was a great president. We need Obama to, once Trump is impeached or not reelected, we need some protesters in front of his towers, or we need to evacuate everyone from all of his Trump towers all over the world, and we just need to just blow up those towers, like, really. And he's putting down entire races of people to make him feel better. And he claims that he's a billionaire. He's probably just a millionaire. He's not. Plague isn't responding. And this is such a hard topic to talk about, because I can't imagine being taken away from my. I mean, yes, they are hard on me, but that's because they are good parents. Yes, your parents are hard on you, but that's because they're good parents. And no, who wants to be taken away? And because Donald Trump claims that they are bad. He just uses the word bad, and his vocabulary is so limited. It's like, it's not their fault that they are adapted to survive. It's not Donald Trump, if you are watching this right now, it is not Mexico or China or India's fault that people are the way that they are. They're just better adapted to the environments that they live in. And if you can't handle it, then oh well. We don't support you here in America. Dude, 90% of all of your voters 90% of all of your voters didn't support you because they felt that it was wrong to elect Hillary, and because it was their first time voting. Now even if it was my first time voting, I wouldn't vote for you. And I'm not saying that because I'm not saying that because I'm a Russian spy or I'm a Mexican trying to assassinate you. I'm not trying to do that at all. I just want you out of the office, man. And look, I'm pretty sure that 90% of all Americans hate you. Not dislike you, hate you. And I'm pretty sure 5% of the ones I'm pretty sure 5% of Americans actually think you're a good president. Actually, no, I shouldn't say good. I'm pretty sure that 5% of America thinks that you're a mediocre president. Those 5%, they just dislike you. Or think you're just a bad person. But 90% of Americans hate you, even though I have done no studies. I'm pretty sure of that. And I just think you need to be impeached. And yeah, I think that's gonna end this stream. Let's temper this. Okay. Well, bye guys.